And a very good evening to the collective. I hope everybody's well on this beautiful thirsty Thursday. Thokozani bantu abadala. Okay, let's get into it. How's everybody doing? Thokoza there to Moira, Miss Al, to Cancer, to the royalty, to Ntabi, first in the live. Thokozani bantu abadala. What's happening? Why does my thing look skew? All right, Thokoza there to Sammy. Thank you for that beautiful gift from Domdala. Thokoza there to Auski, to LOML, to Ria S. You popped in my mind, this Ria S. I don't know why. I hope you're okay. Thokoza to Doreen. Thokoza to Danny C. Thokoza there to Moira. Thank you for that beautiful gift too. Is it Drayan? Emma Corsini. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Hi, and I'm Shanja reading, guys. Hi. Ongena tough skin. If we are Coco, I'm a bit fragile. Not here reading today because Kona in the off la collective. Kona nje into off. And I want to see any lay off between you and your person. Now, if you don't have a person, that's okay. But khona nje into off for those collective members that are in active relationships, into engayizwa kahle, edinga uphenyo, edinga ukuthi ngiyifakele ama-specs, efuna ukuthi ngiyifakele ilihlo lasitshaba. Thokoza to Tlale, to G-Maps, to Ntabati, Aibo. Yeah, no, we're going to see what's happening here. We'll see. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. You know, sometimes people can be, they have difficulties maybe expressing themselves as they should. But again, it is what it is here, Bandabatala. I hope everybody's well this evening. Thokoza there to Nondwe. Or to Aye. You know, let's just see what's happening. Thokoza to G-Maps. Thank you for that beautiful gift. So we're singing about dark confessions today of the soul to see exactly yini yona lemhluphayo lo muntu lo. Wow, thokoza there to Sammy. Thank you for the beautiful perfume. Thokoza to Mamo, to Mbumi, to Noria, to Wildflower. Angashaya uvalo ngingakaqali phela Moira. Umarathi gogo ngaveske ngashaya uvalo nje sibekwa. It's okay mntu omdala. Let's see ukuthi lenzwa yini lo valo lole. Let me get my cards ready here. Hey, yeah. I'm hearing collective, hold on to your spleen. Hold on to your spleens. Right, those are the two Mabasa, to Bongani, to Tabileko Ki. Too big. Welcome to the family. Right, collective. The moon this evening is still traversing through Cancer. Right, we do have a new Gemini moon. I suppose at this stage, probably 23 or 24%. In any case, the collective is feeling very emotionally sensitive during this period here, seeking a lot of comfort, reassurance here. And your intuition at this point, collective, is very much stronger than your logic, especially tonight. You may feel that you could be moody. You may be feeling like you want to withdraw from people, places, and things, and really want to be alone. I really got a strong feeling that, for some of you, as much as you still want to exit that hermit energy, you really want to also, you still want to have your time. So that's that paradoxical energy. You want people, you don't want people. So you may want to have people during certain times here. And nostalgia is here. Nostalgia, I was a bit nostalgic unintentionally with the ex or one of the exes here. Ngazifike kanjani in my mind space. Thokoza lethu Sims udokotela. Uma bathi gogo nami ngiyasho ukuthi ikhona nje into off. Yeah. All right. Mama Gogo, that's me. I'm so emotional. Oh, Miss Ella Gogo, please spare us from all Jonas tonight. Akasibone. Ngizwile energy nyana yakho uJonas. Mhlawumbe izawuvela. But let's get into the zodiac messages here from the universe for each and every zodiac sign so everybody can get something. Aries, the universe wants you to know this evening that a bold move opens a door others are afraid to approach. Taurus, your stability comes from trusting your value rather than defending it. Gemini, a conversation reveals hidden information. Cancer, your intuition is sharper than the facts that are available at hand. Leo, your recognition follows consistency. Virgo, simplify before expanding. Libra, a decision you've delayed begins to demand attention. And so interesting because even the video that I uploaded today was saying the same thing for Libra. Tap into your creative vortex. Now is the time here, Libra. There's something that you're delaying. There's something you're overthinking here. Of course, you are prone as an air sign to always be in your head from time to time. But we're saying here, specifically for Libras, now is the time. Baze bashaya izandla kuthiwa njengamanje. Right. Thokoza to Melly. Thokoza to T, to K-Mass, to Amy. Right? Scorpio, something concealed begins to surface naturally. And I feel that your intuition is also very much engaged during this period as well. Sagittarius, new horizons appear through unexpected contacts. Capricorn, practical efforts bring measurable rewards. Aquarius, your unique perspective becomes your advantage. And Pisces, trust the subtle signs appearing around you. Thokozani ke bantu abadala, siyabonga. Have yourselves a good evening. Sabonana futhi kusasa. Ngivala lana ke manje. Why ngathi ngiyasaba ukwenza le reading? Why am I so tentative to do this reading? Nonetheless, no, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hi, bo, njani manje? Kuthiwa the way I screamed. Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Spirit, please, clear, concise messages here, please, for my collective. What do they need to know here for their highest and greatest good? Wazi ukuvala. Uqeda nje ukungena. Wazi ukuvala. Okay, collective. No, I'm here. I'm here. I love that love that you guys have. And guess who we have here? We've got Gemini energy there in the astro dice. We've got the eighth house there. Or number 5 low or number 4. Good. We also have Mars energy here. Hey. Hey. Okay. All right. Let's start off with the Mars energy here. This energy gives me that collective, whoever you are in this union, you're the one that's putting in a lot of effort. You may be feeling here that the burdens are on you. You may be feeling that it is making you quite impulsive. I'm seeing you also maybe act out of character because of this union here. This eighth house energy here is definitely a karmic union. All right, eighth house speaks about karmic unions, and it does speak about you possibly thinking, should you end this or should you continue? For one or two of you, you know deep down ukuthi yazini gogo eqinisweni ngabe kade ngashaya ngavala la kodwa ikhona nje into esakubambile. Now for one or two of you, you could have shared resources, so it's not so easy for you to leave this union here. With Gemini energy here, I see you trying to be very adaptable here, collective. I'm seeing you trying to be very versatile, trying to try new approaches here to almost keep the spark alive here. But you are very flighty in this union here, and I do see you being a little bit on the indecisive energy side. With the base number 2 here, we've got 20 there, the dice is there. Hey! You want to be very diplomatic, you still want to cooperate, you want to be peaceful, you want to be empathic here. So that izinto zihambe ngomumo, awuthandi ukulwa. Awuthandi ukulwa. Aisha, oh my God, so true. Long time, Aisha. Welcome back. Angela, awu gogo comic futhi. Baningi ama-comic. And if we're unable to discern them, it's the more you're going to attract them. And ngesinye isikhathi ngiyaye ngisho ukuthi even if you attract your dharmic partner, it depends how you arrive in that relationship, because rent is due every day, right? Ria S at yes, Mdumdala, spot on. Aisha, I want to run him over a few times. Batong, dumela de tunu, gumela de go uringina. Hey, Batong. Thokoze there to Queen Bree, to IMNTK, to Candy Floss, to Lirato Njanga, that is Sigwa spot on, and I'm so early. Someone's glad to be single. Thokoze there to Charles. I didn't see you there. All right. To Neo, do send me a direct message. There will be some different prices there. Kuthiwa masikhulume ngamagama gogo namhlanje. We need amagama namhlanje. Ukuthi who will this reading resonate with? There was an S that wanted to pop out, but ijikile. Ubona bo S bayingakhi? Ngisathi u-S ujikile. There are 3 S's. So if you're dealing with somebody whose name starts with an S, and I'm hearing they're a snake. They are a snake. And remember, collective, this is a collective reading, right? So take the bits that resonate, leave the bits that don't. If you're in a happy relationship, there isn't any trouble in paradise, this isn't your reading. Mina ngifundela laba baku-trouble in paradise. La zibuya khona ababhizi nabo-Jonas abangazi ukuthi bawubalekela kuphi-ke manje. So we've got a triple S. Angimthandi ke lo triple S. Spirit is saying here, especially if you've contracted a STD from this person, if you've shown signs of an STD lately. I'm seeing hepatitis. I'm seeing blisters, predominantly around your genitals. This will be your reading, right? But herpes, of course, ivela noma ikephi nasemlomeni, wherever it is. MWFLL, we've got a U, we've got an E, we've got a W. Oh, wandile, oh, wonder, oh, wonderful, oh, marvelous. Baningi abantu abavela lana, right? Re singakhohlwa mntu omdala sikhale ngathi siyahleka. Sikhale ngathi siyahleka wabo. Nangumela athi nakibona flu. Hayi, angikho lapho namhlanje ngidiagnose uthi athi yo. Yeah, no. It is also flu season, right? So we can also attribute it to flu. So I see where you're coming from, Mel. But this message in particular, iflu ayifiki laphana phela kwandawo. Kodwa sikho lapho ke abantu abadala. Let's tap into this energy and see. Hey, bangene endabeni. Right. First card here. Hey, Azini. Your person here says here, I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward here. I wonder what is that? Ingaba iyenzwa yini leyo nto ukuthi umuntu wakho ave ingathi they've got many regrets that keep them from moving forward here. Okay, so Ria S. Thokoza bethi Lee, kuthiwa awungeke phela nangumi bathi awungeke. Hey guys, and lo muntu wakho lo enjoys the groove. If your person enjoys groove, likes house music, that's coming across very clearly. I'm seeing somebody here who's very defensive as well, someone who gaslights you quite a bit. All right, and they're very possessive and stubborn at the very same time. Where uthi-ke umuntu wakho, I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you, and I feel it's the other way around here, collective. In fact, I feel these cards speak. So far as you are concerned here, you've got many regrets to keep you from moving forward. For some of you, may feel, what's the point? The dating pool is as things stand. It's almost like you're afraid of jumping out of the pen and into the fire. And this energy here, your person, I don't think they understand what love is as things stand. Their definition and your definition as funny. Your definition and their definition as funny. Ngizwa bathi abanye benu nicuphisene, nikhaphene, nibambezele nje ukuthi ngoba nifuna ukuba lonely, angithi anifuna ukuba single. The next message is, I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions and I won't admit it. And this is a shared energy between the two of you here. You guys are both exhibiting push-pull energy here. You both are at extremes here. It's almost giving love-hate relationship here. One day you love this person, the next day you don't. I'm almost hearing here for some of you, it's almost like they've given up. It's almost like they're taking you for granted. It's almost like you don't even feel special anymore. Right? It's dangerous to live alone over 40. Mina ngifunde iphephandaba, guys. Mina ngizifundela iphephandaba. It is what it is, right? Bottom of the deck, it's too late, I've moved on and I don't wish to reconnect. I wonder, is there anything even here, Spirit? Mangithole enye 411 ngapha, khona enye 411 engifuna ukuyibona la. Mhlambe khona okunye ekufleyo ngikubone la. Because these cards were like, no, Koko, there's something that the collective needs to see here. And manje ngiboniswa amanye amakhadi ke manje, the hidden truth that also wants to come out here. But we'll take these ones. I'll take one or two here. Let's see what the energy says here. Hey, guys. And your person is in denial of their actions. Here's the energy that I'm getting here. They're strongly in denial. They feel that no, you're the one that's the problem. They don't see themselves as the problem here. Wena nje uyinkinga la. Wena lo uyinkinga. Look at that energy again. Remember when I said Mars energy? Karmic cycles, right? I get with this card here, your person here, nani to a very karmic union here. For one or two of you, mhlawumbe ukubambela amaqhubu umuntu wakho. And maybe you too, because what's happening on the left is usually happening on the right here. Mhlawumbe you're with this person here in the past year, or you've been on and off, because this does give a lot of on and off energy here. Njengoba ngibheka this boomerang effect, some of you may have tried to really release this person, and uyabuya uthi uyamlahla akalahleki, uthi uyahlehla akahlehli. Hey, okay, what else do we need to know here? Yeah, some of you are having this wake-up call here, collective. Yeah, some of you are having this wake-up call. I need to choose myself. Yeah, this wake-up call here, you need to choose yourself. This person is becoming more and more blatant in how they're acting in and around your energy. What they are doing here, benza ngamabomu. Benza ngamabomu. Candy Flow said, hey, Coco, this boomerang is going to cut our hearts out one day. Absolutely. You know, we need to make head over heart decisions here because you know, collective, what's going on. So this is your guide saying to me here, ayikho into abangayazi gogo. Ayikho into abangayazi, ayikho into abangayiboni. In fact, it's just possibly maybe a delaying, and maybe that's that energy of you not wanting to be single here. Last card here, wavela uJonasi. Wavela uJonasi emahlathini nomamazala. For one or two of you, Mundak was cheating on you with an older person. Nangu avela emahlathini. Khona into e-off. Khona into e-off lana, and uyayizwa egazini ukuthi khona into e-off. Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. Hi, magasithela makati ngobuyisi. Oh gosh, we had that Gemini energy. Now Gemini energy in the Astro Dice. Typical Gemini energy there, two-faced, or two sides to this particular person here. I love it when the cards and the energy synchronize like this. Hayi, masihlabele mgama abantu abadala sike sibone ukuthi ithini na into. Hey. Yeah, no. Yazi angihleki. Angihleki, guys. No. This is serious. This is serious here. This is serious here. Because there too. Ugugulethu. Uthini ugugulethu? Gogo, you directed me to your WhatsApp but ignored me. Hawu mntu omdala njani? Yazenza njani? Ngisendele inbox. I got a WhatsApp enye lana that yashintsha number. Maybe that's you. And then bathi ngiyaresponda laphana awahamba ama-message. Maybe that's you. Let me know. I did receive a WhatsApp. Yeah, what you're saying is true, but I couldn't respond back, my angel. It's almost like you changed your number or something. These cards wanted to come out. The Lovers, the Chariot, Six of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Still want to hold on to you. All right, Spirit, clear, concise messages here. What does my collective need to know? Candy Flasat, Ivalem Dom Dallas is really my two-faced people. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I guess nethokoza there too. Ugogo unqobile ngoba unana ngeke abe nochuku namhlanje. Unana akekho khona ugogo unqobile namhlanje. Umuntu omdala ohloniphekile ongenachuku. And the main challenge here between the two of you, with you and this particular person, is judgment. Same energy that I felt in the beginning here. As with judgment, Magafika, this is the universe saying to you here, it's time for you to make a decision, first and foremost. Kukuhle, kukubi, it's time for a decision here to be made. If you don't make a decision, then a decision will be made for you. Kamakude to sunlight, to mazo, to dimpo. Takuza to nomfundo. And you know, it's almost, when I look at this lady here, Ashaya, and look at that, it's what the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, which is always karmic and indication. And I'm seeing completions that just don't want to come to an end. But you know, when we see, and these are major arcanas here, this is like you guys just moving on merry along, like nothing is wrong. Angithandi ke le energy. You know, man pretender lana ukuthi hayi, things are fine like that. They are not fine. They are not fine. Mazinje nje izinto lana, this is you having a problem here, coming to really looking at things for what they truly are. This is you here almost happy just to have a companion here, even if this isn't the actual energy that you want around you here. But ngoba khona yona, bathini, uzonyamezela yona. Unanda, hey, good evening, Mdomdala. I really need to make a decision. Injalo. I mean, I feel that you've been ignoring this for some time, and going through a roller coaster of emotions, and you won't admit it. That's the same energy that I'm seeing here. This person here, hey, hi, we are in Zindabayak. Absolutely, Bianca. Do you pop me a direct message, Lapana, Bianca? And we will then look at the different tiers that are available here. At the very same time, you know, you still have hope. Because, you know, we do have that 8th house energy. You also have that base number 2 here, where you want some diplomacy here. And you want to try have some form of a balance here between the two of you. For one or two of you, you want to try freshen up the relationship because you feel good. Maybe it has just not yet reached its expiry date here. Wabona into ehleze efrijini oyaziyo ukuthi mawubheka idate ithi expired bese wena uthi kodwa hayi gogo yazi ngoba ibisefrijini. Because I excited. Hayi gogo ngoba ibisefrijini isase right. Which is true, but the sell-by date, expiry date, or best before date isidlulile. This is what I'm seeing here. Ukuthi hayi, yes, isaphuzeka isadleka ngoba ibisefrijini, but i-date ithi it's chai. I can't stop looking at the sneaky link. I don't know if you're the sneaky link, but I'm ngibone ngathi lo muntu lo naye uyo onobu sneaky link naba sneaky link abasnikayo in the background, and you're aware. Right? A lot of you are also having trouble here. Also, it's giving me the energy here of saying, you know, you're not coming to this decision because somebody is still trying to, hey, you're wanting to grow. Is it just for, you know, conjugal experiences here with this person? For one or two of you here, this person does not even rock your world at Parliament, so I don't even know why they're here. Yo, manyatheli cons. Kuthiwa yo manyatheli cons. But you are here. Hayi nibambezele. Nxaniwe. Nxaniwe collective. Gogo ndizawusela ntoni? Ndizawusela ntoni xa ndinxaniwe ke ngoku? Ndiyanxanwa mna gogo, ndiyanxanwa. Andizoyinyamezela into yokuthi ndinxanwe. I am here for you here, collective. It's okay here, collective. Hayi, ndiyakuva collective, ndiyakuzwa. Right? But at the very same time, I feel for one or two of you, very deep level here, your spirit is also making you go through this experience here so that, you know, you can go through this process, because wake up call uvela kwesithufu futhi la. Even under judgment here, There's a knowing here, there's a realization, Yoguti, you know what, you can do better. There's a knowing that you can do better. And maybe it may require you to put in some work. And maybe that's what's maybe making you a little bit despondent in moving from this particular relationship. But ekugcineni, you know, and you know, like you know, ukuthi hayi, ekugcineni funeka ube ne-decision la if uthi ngiyenze. All right. But Mangbonu Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing you guys having a repeat cycle. Wheel of Fortune is absolutely so. Even before we get to the end of the reading, it's saying here, kokuzokhuluma uzobe blue in the face, ubatshele obatshelayo. Kodwa usazoyo uyozovula ifridge, khona ubuyele efridgini. As we are speaking, ubheke ifridge emehlweni. Angiphume iy'tsheni ey'fayo. What happened here in the past? Lots of fighting, lots of mind games here between the two of you here. And this person here is giving you minimum bear. Minimum bear. Yeah. But that's me, Gogo. I don't want to do better. Shame. Some of you feel single even if you're in a relationship here with this particular person here. Yeah, I saw that. 6 of Cups, I told you. 6 of Cups. Yaiphinda this thing. Yabuya futhi. Kwenza so. It's rounding. But let's go back to what happened here in the recent past here. Recent past, you've got the 5 of Swords here energy. No, your person here feels that they are more cleverer than you. They feel that they are in control. They feel that they are the bee's knees. They feel that they where it goes. They're not interested in when they hurt you here. And it's something that you, hey, for 1 or 2 of you have normalized. I'm seeing you, this is you, La Okala. Oh, it's like normal now. I'm just saying normal, and your guides are there. Look, it's your guides. Your guides are like, what's happening? And I'm seeing even your friends and your family asking you, Guti, why are you still there? As I'm also hearing spirit saying, you're asking yourself, why are you still there? Hey, Bantu. Could be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Strong Gemini energy here. And you know what's the sad part here, collective, is that you have options. You have options. Because Spirit is saying here, no, you've got options that are better than this person here. And as no option, or you don't believe that you can match this energy of these new options here. But Spirit is saying here, there's a reciprocation here of energy here. Absolutely, Candy Floss. This treatment here is absurd, Jobangibo Nala. It's definitely absurd. Because, you know, if you love yourself, your collective, you're not going to allow somebody make you feel like this in the name of love. Relationship with your you're not going there to feel like this. And if at any moment anyone makes you feel like this, ngamabomo. Hayi futhi ukuthi uyazama ukuthi you know ashintsha wenza ngamabomo sangwane. Yazi lesipoko lesi. Yazi. Umuntu wakho isilonda collective, yazi. They are a living wound. They are a living wound. Angimthandi nje sibeka. Izimzimi ngempela. Izimzimi ngempela. Hawu bantu le network yami. Kanti why network yenza kanje ngiphethe indaba ezingaka namhlanje. Anyway, let us continue here. In the middle of the reading here, there's that diplomacy energy here that's coming through quite strongly there. Let me clarify whose energy this is here. Yeah, I'm hearing that collective, you're looking through this relationship through rose-colored glasses here. Nay. Ngisasho ngakalibheki nekati. Nisebumnyameni mara nibambene lapha bumnyameni. And you are not alone. Nangu sneaky link avela kwesithu. Uvela manje in the flesh ke manje sneaky link. Ila makati amnyama. This is you and your person, and then this is your person and someone else. Nangu sneaky link avela. Nangu avela usneaky link athi hello there ebusuku. Angithi nayo la kusebusuku. Nala kusebusuku nangavela usneaky link. Ebusuku dinner under candle lights. Anyway, mangisuke lapho. Right, where was this? I was clarifying this page of cups here to find out kwenzakalani. Two of cups again. Well, that's interesting. And the seven of cups in reverse. Well, this took a bit of a turn for one or two of you here, collective. Ngishilo nawe ukuthi you've got options. Nayi yakhe option ivela nawe. And I always say, collective, you know, what's happening on the left is usually happening on the right. Now, for some of you, nawe une sneaky link sakho. Nawe une sneaky link sakho. Utsebiza, I feel so attacked. I feel so attacked. Now une sneaky link sakho. I always say there's always a polarizing effect here, right? Uwe lona, nawe nomuntu wakho, naye umuntu wakhe, naye nomuntu wakhe. Because what's happening on the left is happening. And one thing that I do like what's happening here is actually you're coming to the point where you're actually having less confusion here. And for one or two of you, Spirit is saying here, you're actually dating someone or getting to know someone, or you're speaking with someone here, just to have a foundation nje before uphuma ngapha. Ngoba ngithanda ukuba single. Hey, ngoba ngithanda ukuba single. Yazi ni allergic to ukuba single. You are allergic to being lonely. And nginamapilisi guys asizayo ngaleyo condition. Umana athe gogo wangistressa. Mina ngifunda iphephandaba. I'm Nangfundi Pepandaba Collective. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Collective, we're currently on 39,000K likes. Let's keep tapping those screens. 50K. Here we come. Uthi ubuza nge-ashwagandha. Akusi ashwagandha thina. Amapilisi wami enginawo awathengiswa ekhemisi lawa, athengiswa yimi ngedwa. Nonetheless, but I see here currently, whoever I'm reading for here, I need to, you're both having a sneaky link in your lives right now. Or there's a potential here for a sneaky link here in your life, because there's a lot of confusion here between the two of you here. The Seven of Cups stands upright and in reverse here, but really speaking about the energy of a lot of confusion here between the two of you. You don't know where you stand with this person. Sometimes this person doesn't know where they stand with you. What are we? We are humans. That's what we are. What are we? We are humans. And ngizwile nge-ashwagandha guys ukuthi hey, is ashwagandhing, is gwanding in the ashwa there. And you know, if you need something like that to really stabilize your anxiety, by all means, collective, do that. Ayikho into embi njengokuthi ubukele stress. Hey, ubukele stress sikuvithiza. Kusikhona indlela yokuthi usigweme. Mosuthola amandla ke bese uyabuya. But hey, yeah. Well, Seven of Cups speaks also about temptations, collective. Right? Some of you, even if you are not in a union as yet, you are tempted right now to really explore your options. But what you have right now, you are seeing through the illusion of what you have with this particular person here. And hey, angithandi mandla energy is not the one, but it's beginning here. And when and your person here with this Page of Cups energy here. One or two of you are asking, Gogo, is it serious what's happening lapana nalo mundi abizina? That's not the question we should be asking. The question is, why do they choose to disrespect you? Why do they choose to put you in a third-party situation? Why do they not take and have the courage and the balls to say to you, this is not working, let me walk away? Because they are benefiting something here from you here, collective. I saw that you were a giver here. They are definitely benefiting something here from you. All right, let's move on here. In the near future, if you guys are not talking, I want to clarify this. Spirit, are they talking here? First and foremost, I see you guys thinking about it. I do see you talking. I don't see anything embi. I see birds of a feather still flying together there. But izinto are not what as they seem to the external world here. Internally, there's a lot of turmoil here. I see you, collective, being very drunk in love with this particular individual. I see you being, I'm almost hearing you're feeling like you're in hot water here with this one because uyamthanda Shem. Uyamthanda. Thokoza lethu idumeleng. Thank you for that beautiful rose. Akumthanda uyamthanda. Hayi indaba yokudlala. Strong water energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, as well as Pisces. Thokoza to Wildflower. Uliathi iyo gogo awazi. I can see ukuthi uyamthanda. Right? I see a person is going to fight for this. And for anybody who knows the value of the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles here, they're going to be giving on the left and giving on the right. And then ngishilo ukuthi ukujolela nomuntu omdala nakuwe. Nangu lo mama azala bengisakho. Wavela umamazala ngisakhuluma ngayo ukuthi nangu umuntu wakho nomamazala wakhe. There you are here, young and fresh. 16V putso nunu, izinto ezikhala kamnandi. Ihashe lihamba lodwa emgaqweni. And you know, Spirit is saying here, you've got no business being here. Challenge straight. You've got no business being in a situation like this, but uhlula uthando. Uhlula uthando, Shem. Liyakuhlula. And it's a common illness within the collective. You're not alone. You know, I always say when the collective members get into a relationship, common sense leaves them. And then masebaphumile, then they reflect and say, kodwa ngempela bengenwe yini. It's something I had a reflection of today. Actually, Job, I had a reflection of an ex, but kahle bengenwe yini ngize ngiyithole lapha. Kodwa asisuke ijene ifayo. In any case, guys, we are in that pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. Do anticipate your exes to come back. But namhlanje sikhuluma ngalo onaye njengamanje. So I see your person here still thinking here. Your person is really just like you're at a crossroad thinking, Uti, do we walk towards ending this diplomatically? Or do we continue try working on this? Yeah, well, this Page of Pentacles energy here in Dengibonai is two people here at a crossroad. Do we go towards the tower? Or do we try go back there to the home and try build as things are happening? As it loves drives us crazy. I see that. Nay, crazy. Nay. Inenzi ashwagwanda, love. Some of you don't need ashwagwanda. You just need to fall in love and you behave like you are an ashwagwanda. Hey. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters here. For one or two of you, you're pregnant. Congratulations. You don't know it yet, but you're pregnant. Siyasuka lapho. Oh, gogo. I don't know if that's for the ashwagandha or the procreative side, but I'm seeing here procreation here. All right. But in Deshupayo, in the near future, if you guys were thinking, Gogo, I think it's going to get better here, Lotto stand. Lotto, Lotto, Lotto. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, mind games, fighting, too many people in your business, too many opinions, too much back and forth, too many options available around you or your person here, too much of if you can't beat them, join them energy here. And liyaqhubeka liyavutha le bhodo leli. Liyaphekeka le bhodo lize liyachitheka le bhodo leli. But you guys are saying you know better here, collective. You know, I'm also seeing almost your higher self reprimanding you here and saying, ngempela ngempela ungenwe yini? I keep hearing your higher self saying, ngempela ngempela ungenwe yini? You've got so much to offer, collective, and your person, right? I'm not going to take away from your person. They are this horrible human being, but they just don't match you and your energy at your level. That's all I'm coming at. There's levels to this thing, yabo. There's levels. Kuthiwa, hey, I'm here busy saying, yo, ezindabeni zabantu. Uzithatha mina gogo mina ngiyabaleka. Wildflower is still congratulating those that are preggies. Congratulations. You also have the magician here in your energy here, collective. Nidale the magician. And the magician energy here speaks about an energetic confluence here of somebody who's trying to manifest things here. Somebody here who's trying to bring something new. You're trying to freshen up this relationship here, right? For one or two of you here, you could also be trying to distract yourself from this relationship by focusing on your studies, focusing on work here, focusing on your finances here, because I'm seeing you focusing on a lot of aspects here. But it's almost like this reading is deviating. There's something else that you really want to gain here, and there's something else that you want to manifest during this period here. What is this, collective? Yeah, happiness. Happiness. Angithi ngishilo ukuthi khona omit. Angithi ngiqeda ukusho. It's a baby boy. So for some of you, you're really trying to manifest your happiness here. You're trying to work on your stability here. And then laba esikhuluma ngabo manje ibona nabo ngathi they can just come to the party and play ball here, you know. Kuthiwa it's a party of pregnant. Benzani benza baby shower lava. But you know what I do see here, collective? Generally, your life is very happy. You know, I see a lot of prosperity around your life. I see a lot of possibilities. And I'll be very direct and honest with you here. I see this union here being a distraction from your core goals here. Because you've learned the lesson here. You know that, okay, this person here is not on the same page as you. Nothing wrong with that. All right, abandabafani, people don't mature at the same time. But choose yourself then. Yoke yourself with somebody that is on the equal level as you. Someone who understands what love is. Someone who's emotionally available, emotionally mature. As I always say, honest, transparent, consistent, loving, endearing, thoughtful. Those adjectives, mhlawumbe anwazi kule relationship enikuyo. Anywho, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Collectively, currently on 53K likes. Let's keep tapping those screens. 100K, here we come. To Izzy, to Jason Exciter. Thank you for those beautiful gifts. I can't read that word, Lapana Edli. Gogo, is this meatiness with the sneaky link? Hebatul. I don't know what meatiness means. If you're asking if Koni Sandla Semven, I don't see Sandla Semven. I'm seeing someone making a deliberate decision here to really disrespect you and get out of this union here and check for other things. Okay. Yeah, you really want to take in control of your life here, collective. King of Wands energy. Kuthiwa meter. Yeah, with the sneaky link. And you with this one. So mhlambe kuphuma thula. Asuke ijene ifaya, guys. No, it's going to be different for everybody, right? Some people don't even have a uterus to fall pregnant, so it's not going to apply to you. It's not your message, right? It is a collective reading. So yeah, if you're at childbearing age and you know ukuthi hayi wafaka ibhanana ufuna ukukhipha ipineapple, lizaphuma ipineapple, right? Absolutely, yabo. So if you're preventing, khona 0.1%, ikhona 0.1%, ayikenti 100%. Uzathini esaziyo ngisuke ijene ifire. Anyway, what else is the collective manifesting here? Yeah, truth and honesty here. I feel you really in this energy here of also trying to find your way. You know, you've really changed the direction of this reading here. Masfika, you're saying to me here. Kahle Gogo, I am seeing you. You're showing me a side where you're being very selfish in a good way, where you are trying to choose yourself. But at the very same time, you know, just like my ascendant Tauruses would be experiencing right now, okay, we've got Jupiter here, which is it's exalted and it's giving a lot of expansion. But then there's also Saturn, all right, because there's usually two planets here that will always, one more than two planets in actual fact, but at the present moment you see Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter wants to see you moving forward, all right? Saturn wants to see you, are you serious about this moving forward? So they'll put obstacles in front of you here to see, are you committed here? You know, it was so interesting when I read that, because then a word from Spirit was saying, some of you think it's the universal energies here that are at play in your life here. You may be saying, "Hayi gogo mina njalo mangithi ngenza ukuthi akwenzeki." It's the universe asking you, give a little bit more effort. Be more present. Yes, fall down, but pick yourself up again, dust yourself off, and keep going. Because elinye igedla bengilithanda belithi phila kulo ntakatho, phila uthakathiwe. Awufanga nje. It just makes you lazy sometimes, you know. Ezinye izinto, you know, it makes the silly little nuances here on the way, you know, if ayikho serious kakhulu, but you can still live. But phila kuleso situation there and dust yourself off, and if you need a few days off, take a few days off, right? Rejuvenate, cleanse, do what you need to do, and then come back and bounce back. I'm seeing you looking for information here, collective. This is the Ace of Swords, but I'm seeing it as the Page of Swords. There's something here that you are looking for. Ikona into that has triggered your fancy here in an outside gemanje of this union here, because you're telling me here this is about you, but Masis Kalas Chigala, you're going back here to this relationship here. All right, absolutely, Sinclair. Don't you worry, right? You're looking for happiness, you're looking for stability, you're looking for a way for some of you, Spirit is saying here, you're looking for your path. For one or two of you here, you're trying to find yourself. For one or two of you here, it's just what your definition of happiness is. But that combination of the Sun to the King of Wands to the Ace of Swords, Spirit is almost saying here, some of you are also advanced from that. You are no longer in the energy of trying to look or fish or understand what you want. You are in the process of actually doing this, right? And maybe you may be tentative. I don't know why Guvela or Libra. Or Libra Bati, now is the time, Libra, right? So I suppose that is for all the collective, but more predominantly for the air signs here, the people that think about things, Gakulu, before they implement, right? So there is this King of Wands energy here. Spirit is saying here, go, start, whether it's perfect or not, start, right? Nothing needs to be, perfect. I've driven the expensive cars. Zineinkinga zazo, collective. You buy expensive houses. Zineinkinga zazo. You buy expensive phones. Zineinkinga zazo. Right? So ayikho into perfect. Right? There's nothing nje emhlabeni eyenza umuntu perfect. Do not seek perfection. Right? Seek for you to have consistency and start. All right. So absolutely Libras, go for it here. But yeah, you're casting your net wide here. You know, you're showing me the world here. You're saying here, kuningi, and you're in consultation with your guides, which is beautiful as well. You know, so mangenze kanje. Beautiful. All right. Then you're showing me the single energy here with this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Pentacles here. You're showing me your stability. Hey, my pose. This energy of yours says, I'm happy where I am, but I want more. That's exactly what I'm hearing for the collective. Coco, I'm happy where I am, but I want more. All right. A lot of you here, Mangi Bega, this energy here, it's not even about this relationship here, because as well, the side note I'm hearing, you do feel that you're single, even if you are with this particular person. Ufunani kahle kahle, but you're still there, but you're learning about yourself. You're really grounding your energy during this period here. For one or two of you, kuthiwa cleansani, guys, please. Cleansani. Ngibona engathi iy'nduku zenu niyishile nje aniy'nakile. Yazi iyangidisturba-ke this gqoko lesi. Maybe some of you are not doing your practices, you're not praying, aniphahli, anicleansi, or there's something here ngathi ikuphazamisile and you're almost too on your own. You need to invite your guides, you need to invite your angels, you need to invite God, all right, into your life here. So that indlela zakho zizovuleka abantu abadala. You know what I mean? So yeah, do something, man. Take a salt bath. Mangabe awuzwani nemithi. Right? Take a salt bath. Go to natural waters. Do something. Okay, mawufuna izinto eziserious nizaxhumana nathi ke. Kodwa nje kwamanje, just do something, right? Yeah, that's just a side note here. Let me clarify this Nine of Pentacles a little bit more. Because they're too lie you and this. I take true, don't tell. No, this person has pissed you off. No, this person has pissed you off here. And right now, a large majority of you, this person has pissed you off. What you're telling me is that kuyimanje nje gogo nje sibambene ngey'hluthu esathi too much, and it's making you think here. This is that judgment energy there. This is why this was the challenge here, is that you know the truth. Unamafile. As if this was a court case, you would win this case self-represented without even legal representation. Ungayiwina le case nje ungena ijaji ayibona nje, everything is just, the writing is on the wall here. And this is why you're in this energy here of thinking, do I move here? Umithi ngempela. It might be for one or two of you here, but in the meeting, guys, and look at that Ace of Wands energy, right? But you are at that crossroad of saying, I know that this person really doesn't deserve me. I know my worth. But I do see your heart being a very cold, almost isolated, sad place here, collective. You know, your core essence and your emotions sometimes. Ziyarhawukisa, ingathi uyarhawuka. Yabona nalo ingathi uyarhawuka futhi lo sisi lo. Ngathi uyarhawuka ngempela. It's also a lot of doubt. Negative talk is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing here a lot of back and forth thinking here. Do I deserve to be in here? Do I not deserve to be in here? Do I end this? Do I continue with this? Kahle kahle, what do I do? I do see here for one or two of you here, this person is good at Parliament for one or two of you here. Very good, actually, at Parliament with this Ace of Wands. And that's the only thing that's really keeping you here. But other than that, you are aware that they are delaying so many things. This is being brought to your attention right now. It is a distraction. For one or two of you, something has already suffered in your life because of this union here. Oh, but you preach. How about home? Something has already suffered here in your life because of this union here. Could be a missed opportunity. You could have maybe had to repeat your semester. You could have let go of a job, an opportunity here, maybe buying something that you really want. But there's something here that this union has already cost you with here. And this the universe is saying here, goes nini. When are you going to then say, "Kwanele ke manje? Umda ndiwudliwa apha ke ngoku. Kugqityiwe." Kugqityiwe. You're in this energy of the King of Swords energy. When I see that energy, you're saying, I'm quite serious here about things, Goku. I am so serious about things. I think about things so thoroughly here. And ngifuna ukuba esigabeni. Mhlawumbe you just want all the facts. But, for me, your King of Swords is more logical and less emotional than the Queen of Swords. Or King of Swords, it's done. It's a done deal. Tokaza to Didi. Right? Because you know the truth. You know the truth. You told me that we saw the Ace of Swords there. You know the truth and you're sitting with the truth. And now Spirit is asking you, what are you going to do with that truth? And then I'm being shown pencil. It's almost like you guys write something. And I don't know if you're typing and deleting messages is what Spirit is trying to show me there. But I'm seeing in Mbela, this decision here, it's difficult for you to come to. Okay. Let's keep going here. What's Spirit's advice here? Spirit's advice is saying 8 of Pentacles energy. Now, focus on your work here. Akufocus nje kwezinye izinto kwamanje. If you are not ready to make a decision, focus on work for now. All right? Focus on your money like you're doing in any case. All right? It is advising here, if you are going to take the decision to reconcile with this person, of course, and it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work because of the Tumudika, right? But it can work, right? But you're going to have to discover, really. It's almost like you were saying here in the beginning with this judgment of trying to reinvent this union here. Because I see you in any case coming back to this person here. So maybe let me give you the advice of saying to try and making it work this time here, collective. You're both going to have Babizane, a combined and meaningful effort here, in a manner of speaking, so far as discovering what your partner loves, and things like what your partner needs, what makes the union feel special, how to keep the spark alive. Maybe even, really speak to each other here. To say, what do we both want in this union? Have a really open and candid conversation, because that King of Swords energy as well does speak of that. Having an open and candid and honest conversation here, as to saying, ngempela yini yona le esiyifunayo lana, so that you can avert you guys hurting each other here. All right. And hey, it's a tough one. Let me just get some more advice here on this Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, the world. Oh no. Nine of Swords. Oh no. Three of Cups. All right. So there's multiple. Multiple possibilities that can happen here in this union between you and your right. So one thing that I do see here in the middle of this union here, this union stresses you completely out. Completely out though. Nine of Swords, you have difficulty sleeping, you stay up at night, late, ingqondo iyazula, and you're torn in between again. Gogo, do I end this? Gogo, do I reconcile this? You know that what would bring you a lot of joy is to move, right? Ulungilethe gogo, mina I cry at night, absolutely. Ngoba ibuhlungu lento akwenzayo nalo muntu. Yazi ibuhlungu. Kungcono umuntu ongazi, yabo umuntu owenza ngephutha. Imbi umuntu meyenza ngenhloso vele ukuthi akulimaze umoya, because of how they see or feel or want to have the outcome to be. Yabo. Very conscious of what they're doing. And this energy here, Nine of Swords, is also saying, yeah, see the Nine of Wands, you're still not done. You're still not done, right? But the advice that is here with this Nine of Swords energy, the first one says is, be true and honor your own feelings and emotions here, collective. Before you make a decision of reconciling or ending things, you be true to your emotions. Because let's take the worst case scenario where you leave this person. Mongakabi ready, which you are right now, but Nismiskat, you may just feel good. You just need a moment before you can just leave, you know. You're ready, but you're not quite ready, right? Allow yourself that room to really maybe find out, or allow yourself to be hurt one more time, because mhlawumbe you're waiting for one more sword to really be pierced into your heart so that you can see it. But from what I see here, the writing is on the wall. There's enough swords here. There's the truth. There's the indecision. There's the heartache and the pain. That's when you guys were ignoring each other and playing a small game. That's this person here being arrogant and, being narcissistic towards you here. This is you guys reconciling back and forth. These are the games that you're playing here. This is you feeling trapped here. And this is you now, with all of these emotions now stirring up inside of you, feeling extremely anxious. And just thinking, do I leave before the end? Do I need to see the credits come up? But you see how this movie is playing out here, collective. You see how this movie is playing out. Oh, guys, ningabi serious kangaka. Oh, nathula. Hey. Akufanga muntu. It's just a relationship. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Collective, we're currently on 72,000 likes. Let's keep tapping those screens, all right? Hey, hey, go, Bikoko. Hey, ningabi mute, guys. Talk to me. Tell me something. Tell me something here, right? Mina, all I want to see for you guys is to be happy. My intentions of doing these readings here is to see you happy. Angifuni aboJonas badlalele emakhanda enu. Angifuni nawe uchitha isikhathi sakho obuzitshela ukuthi uyakha kanti lo muntu owakha naye akekho lapho kulelo page okulo. And noma sulibona iqiniso, mhlawumbe you just need an external voice of reason that will look into your situation in hindsight. Ngingekho. And I always say this when I give advice, ukuthi, it's always easier to give advice when you're outside of the relationship. I understand that, collective, because ukhona omunye uthi gogo awuunderstandi, yazi awukho ngaphakathi. I absolutely understand that. Njengoba bengisho ukuthi my collective, ngiyazi kahle ukuthi when they enter the relationship, common sense leaves them. So I understand. Nami ngi-guilty sometimes. Well, I was. Old me was guilty of that. But what I'm coming at is that this is the pattern and the trend that is within the collective energy, right? And that's where we learn. That's where we learn to choose ourselves. Ukuthi, hayi man, ngempela asikho isidingo sokuthi nginyamezele into enje, imbi xa inje kaloku. Imbi xa inje. Ayisembi ngesiXhosa. Ayisembi ngesiXhosa. But yeah, we all have free will. As I see the final outcome here, 10:10 on the clock, is the Six of Cups. This union is just too strong here for you to just walk away here. But let's go on here to see this external influence here. The High Priestess. Yeah, when I see the High Priestess as the external influence here, yes, somebody named it in Satin Yaisho. I see not that chemistry, African science chemistry, actually. I see a person is getting readings on you, or you may be getting readings on your person here, and it's influencing or affecting this union as things stand, because you both don't know ukuthi kwenzakalani. So it makes a lot of sense that you guys are getting readings on each other here during this period, just to get some clarity here. And hey, abelaphi ke angibakhulume kabi, so ngizayishiya lapho. Whoever hears me mangisho kanjalo. But with that being said here, collective, it's important for you also to listen to your intuition here, because I'm hearing your intuition is going to steer you in the right direction, right? Your intuition is going to steer you in the right direction, because this is a decision that you need to make. It's almost clarifying that it's not a decision that you need someone else to help you with, right? It's a decision that you need to make, because even if you say to me, hey, go after this reading, mina ngiyamshiya because of what I've seen in this reading, uzarelapse futhi. You didn't make a decision on your own. But mawuse uvukile, ngelinye ilanga uzovuka waphathwa izinyo, lakuvusa izinyo ngo-3 o'clock. Lakuvusa izinyo ngo-3 o'clock ngewinter futhi. Uphume ey'ngubeni ushawe ikhaza lapha nale, until you get to that realization leyo enjalo, uvuke uhlale ngey'bunu, kungenamuntu, uvuke nje uzivukele nje ngovivi. That is when ke manje ke you'll be ready there to exit, because angithi kushiwe laphana sisamele ukuthi uthole i-wake up call. Uzayithola i-wake up call. Uzayithola i-wake up call. But your intuition here is spot on here, collective. Spirit is saying here, some of you didn't even need this reading here as confirmation, right? In fact, that you were trying to really not touch on, because it's quite a sensitive issue. Hopes and fears in this union here. This is a very tough union here to really just walk away from here. We've got the 10 of Cups. Nayi le ngane imane yavela, collective. Hayi, congratulations, mhlamba ama-twins. Nayi yavela le ngane futhi. Congratulations, mhlamba ama-twins. Kodwa ke, yeah, hopes and fears is the 10 of Cups. Hoping that things, work out. You guys can be happy. You guys can be a happy family. You guys can be a happy unit, and you guys can see, this beautiful union here grow into its fullest potential. Because the final outcome here is you've got almost the universal energies putting so much weight on you, making it extremely difficult to exit this union. Extremely difficult to exit this. Now I see it quite clearly with the 10 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. That is intense emotions to a fault. Intense emotions here to a fault. For some of you, you already have it. This is a baby daddy or a baby mama of yours. Here's what I'm seeing here. And noma nilwa noma izinto uzibona nje ukuthi iherile. We are still there. Just a second here, collective. Khona into engiyizwayo. Just a second. All right, I'm back. Okay. So, final outcome. I'm seeing you, at least for this week. I don't see you making a decision. I'm seeing you sticking it around, sticking this through here, and you're saying to me here, koko ndizawunyamezela kwangoku. Sizawuthi ixesha xa seli-right ndizawuphuma. Kwangoku sithini isiTswana, mosadi o itshwara ka bogale. I love that. I love that. All right. In closing, I'm going to close the messages here. Evening there too. Mam Temba, I saw another high here. Nsakhuluma, no Miss Pro. All right. Usiva thiyo hayi gogo indlela uyibeka ngayo ngawe nawe kodwa ngiyibeke njani Sivu? Ngiyibeke njani? Because I was trying to shuffle the cards and these two cards fell out. Ngizonikeza ama individual messages here for each zodiac card here. Your person is saying, I'm keeping secrets from you and I hope that you don't find out. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. Yeah, your person's got a big ego. Such a big ego. And hey, kuningi man. Let's get some closing messages here for this particular reading. Wheel of Fortune is a Sag energy, so I'll start with the fire signs. If you were dealing here with the Sagittarius, or you are dealing with the Sagittarius, Sagittarius wants you to know, rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish here. All right, take that as it resonates. Take that as it resonates there. If you were dealing here with an Aries, Aries says, I am seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them just yet. Aries says, I am seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them just yet. Fire energy. Hey, ningadlalela emlilweni. Mangisuke nje ne5. We're dealing with the Leo. Leo says, zoom in. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? All right. If you were dealing here with, who am I going on to now? Let's go to the water energies here. You were dealing here with a Scorpio. Scorpio says, I feel empty and hollow inside. I cannot open up right now. If you're dealing here with a Pisces, Pisces says, I have karmic debt that needs to be paid before I can come back to you. All right. If you were dealing here with a Cancer, Cancer, I pushed you away because I didn't want to take responsibility. All right. If you were dealing here with just one, which sign I'm going to, let's go on to our earth signs here. If you were dealing here with a Taurus, Taurus wants you to know here, I could not give to you what you want or deserve. I am sorry. Awu bantu, uyaxolisa uTaurus, yes. Ngiyawathanda ke ama-Taurus because shame banobu-decency noma ba-karmic, even in the karmic era banobu-decent, shame bane-decency. Obviously I'll be Taurus biased. If you're dealing here with a Capricorn, Capricorn wants you to know that my mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. How bantu Kepi. Ngukuthembeka nje Kepi. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. All right, let's go on to Virgo. My V Marys. My V Marys. Virgo says, yeah, my focus is on my life. I can't be bothered about worrying about you. Wow. Straight and two beers. Yazi makhulunywa nge-straight and two beers, hayi uVirgo ke lo ukuhlabe njenge-straight and two beers waphuma kuwe. My focus is on my life. I cannot be bothered about worrying about you. Nangu DK Lisha sathi, yes, Gogo, that is us. And to my Geminis, happy birthday, Geminis. Oh, Batung. Geminis, if you're dealing with a Geminis, says, I depend on you too much to let you go. I've got codependency issues. Okay, gems. If you were dealing here with an Aquarius wants you to know that there are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. And if you were dealing here with the Libra, balancing of the scales, Libra says, I think of you at night. When world, yes, ngiyayithanda le reading mayifika la because ubhizi lo muntu lo, ubhizi ebusuku. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. But I feel this is a shared energy and more of your energy here with the Nine of Swords energy. It's tough here. Bottom of the deck we've got here, I feel overwhelmed and I am drowning in my own thoughts. Collective, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys have been absolutely amazing. So 84k likes. How, guys? 84k. Sangikhulume kangaka. Sangikhulume kangaka. Nibangaka ngapha erumini. How, guys, we can do better. You guys can do better. Collective, nginazi nifika ko 300k. Ngale ingathi kushaya 300k. No, sizabuyela laphana. Let's start practicing your thumbs there, collective. Let's practice our thumbs there. Thokoza there to Lee. Ati, thank you, Gogo. I don't know why I'm feeling a sigh of relief from you there, Lee. But okay, it is what it is. All right. In any case, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate everything, collective. 80k, 100k, 300k, 400, 500. As long as we're in progress. All right, let's get your angel messages. I don't know why I'm hearing somebody say, I knew that truth, but I didn't want to hear that truth. But it is what it is. Oh, nangu Wildflower, hey, is stressed. Go. Keep it stressed, lagule screen, ge Wildflower. Yenza so. Or ngifuna ngenze le ijeb. Ake ngithule. Umalenkokile athi, that's me, Gogo, you're feeling my energy. Okay, absolutely. Ngisasho ukuthi hayi ukhona ngemzwayo. Khona ngemzwayo. Hayi thokoza umuntu omdala yazi kuhle umuntu maka resonate at no, it's me there. It's me there that you are feeling. Right. Your angel message kuthiwa kuthulile. Your angel message this evening here, 777 alignment. Oh, what an important word. Alignment, right? Your progress is recognized and alignment is here, collective. It is within your reach. Yakhona eqeda ukumsika leyo line leyo. Your progress, collective, is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. Your affirmation this evening is I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine alignment. Bottom of the deck, we've got here duality. Interesting. We also had Gemini energy and, so many Gemini aspects here in this reading. Hey, my course. Toes of the Miss Elm. Right. Duality. Collective. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. Your affirmation this evening, I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality in me. Yeah. For one or two of you, Spirit is saying here, don't feel guilty because of your shadow side. Don't feel guilty, don't feel shame. Instead, find that balance. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Collectively currently on 100k likes. Yabona ngishilo ukuthi sofika. Wahiye. Ngoba ngiyayivala. Bengizothi 100k here, 150k, here we come. No, but we'll start at 100k. Oh, there's your spirit message popping out. Right, your spirit oracle message says here, also, with your alignment, slow down and take your time. There's no need to rush everything. You're already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. And Job, I pulled this card here. Somebody also needed to hear this. Somebody just said, Gogo, I really needed to hear this. Bottom of the deck, we've got, no matter how much you're being tested. Nangusi at yes, Gogo, I needed that. Tilanis at amen, mdomdal, njalo Gogo, absolutely, kamako bantabatala. Yes. Yazi ngivukela umoya wasesontweni as abafundisi babeske bangichaze but if that word spoke to you, just please lift your hand up. All right, just keep your hand up. All right, yeah, all right, I see a hand here. I see a hand at the back. Please come to, ngibeske ngisabe-ke masakade izani phambili sokubeka izandla. No. Anyway, it always makes people nervous. Okay, nonetheless, I'll come back. I've got a Jesus joke I wanted to share. Anyway, no matter how much you're being tested or pushed right now, collective, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth, so much so that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. Oh, what a beautiful message here. Bengisabukele some, angazi it's a skit or something here kwa TikTok, and it's almost like aliens visiting Earth, and the one alien asks the human, oh, so how's your spirituality here? And the human happens to be Christian. We're Christians here, we do X, Y, Z. We're waiting for the second coming here of Jesus. And the alien's like, Jesus? Okay. That guy is always there where we are. What did you guys do to him? And the human did not have an answer. Ngizayishia lapho. Some of you will catch it tomorrow morning. It is late. But yeah. I saw someone asking, is Jesus coming back? And that came to mind. You know, it is so crazy. It is so crazy. But one thing also collective that I am going to be offering as well, Mitandazo, right? So if you are looking for prayers, I will be praying for you. If you are looking for some form of deliverance, I'll be offering that as well. My religious background is also important here, you know. Again, I think I've shared this before, but you know, I'm an elder in the church. Outside of even reading my tarot, right? So ngempela, if you really need that. And I always play for the collective in any case. Izinto zami mangizenza, I do them with you in mind. So, yeah. All right. Let's get you some angel messages. All right. Yeah. Collective. It is a very trying time right now for the collective. I'll tell you that much. A very trying time. But I'm going to this is the fire horse here, so I'm hearing the words I was ukangeza ifumbete. All right. So for some of you, you still need to release things. And if you're not releasing them, the universe is going to make you release them. And it's not to be punitive or to make your life miserable. No, not at all. It's really to place you in alignment to where you really should be. But it's not a pleasant process, because I do see some of you shame. You're going through it, from divorce to losses of property, cars, whatever it is that you're going through. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough times right now, right? Not for everybody. Some are on the opposite spectrum. One side, agumnandi landi khona gogo, ngathi I wish you were here. Mandikpose gogo. Let me buy you a ticket. Join me here. Right? But for those who are really experiencing storms or in the middle of a storm, my heart really goes out to you. And yeah, I'm absolutely praying for you, you know, without even you asking. So, right. As we know, collective, you know the drill. Masihlale endabeni, choose card number. Card number one iveske. As about card number one, boy, two iveske baziveza. Both of them, right? So if you chose card number one, your intention was to ask question number one. The answer is no, right? Ask your yes, no questions, 1, 2, or 3. You can ask 1, 4, 3, 2 cards, but choose any card. If your intention was to choose card number one, right? Your guides are saying here within the next few weeks, there's something here that's coming into your life. I'm seeing it coming very quickly, to be quite honest. I never see this with these cards, but I'm seeing something coming in very quickly in the next few weeks. Don't miss the opportunity, whatever it is. All right. Personal goals, stability, whatever it is here, something is coming in within the next few weeks here, but it's going to be an opportunity that's really going to help you here. It's going to really make you happy here. All right. But I'm hearing Spirit saying, don't miss the opportunity. If you chose card number 2, remain positive. Okay. Yeah, namagunzima. Remain positive here, collective. Remain positive. If you chose card number 3 here, ask for help from others. Okay. Lekatinalo is not really also just asking for help as if begging. I'm seeing collaborate with others as well. All right. For some of you, you need to be more than one. Which is into sebenz. It's funny because I just saw a short here. Yaga MacG, no Saul, and MacG was saying he could never stand Saul. Little did they know, Wuti, in the near future, they're going to be such a dynamic duo that's so explosive and for the most successful podcast in South Africa that's like trailblazing and making waves everywhere, even internationally. So it's almost an energy like that here, Wuti. For one or two of you here, ngizwa thing ethi don't write off abanye abantu just as yet, all right? If it's something that's a bit of a nuance, because one thing that made them not get together is because Saul was loud, right? And that was the only thing. But yeah, if there's smaller nuances here, let's collaborate here with those things. Card number 4, bottom of the deck. Well, it's a definite no here. There's something here where your guides are just saying no. Maybe I've thought of something. Right, let's go into our yes-no questions. Card number 1 said no, straight, right? Stormy relationships, trouble strikes, uproar. Chose card number 2. Card number 2 is also no. Your ideas are rejected, not satisfied with the results. Okay, so you guys are not happy with what you're doing, maybe. Card number 3, yes, this is the real deal. Your efforts will bear fruit. If you chose card number 4, it says here burnout. No, burnout, not carrying your drive. Your drive dies quickly here. All right. With that being said here, collective, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Ginitanda nonke emakhaya, like I usually do in the evenings as a spiritual conduit. Know here, collective, that God, cosmic beings, your guides, your angels, Bantanda, guys, even if things don't look that way. Even if things don't look that way. Even if you feel here, like some of you have developed a God wound, ukuthi engathi banishiya nje la emhlabeni bakhohlwa ngani nikhaphile. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. And what I'm hearing is that we all signed up for unique and different spiritual and human experiences. All right? So also be very happy and be present where you are right now. And the one word in closing is Wayobati. Practice. Wayobati, ingathi ninga-improve i-supplement eyi-one, ingathi nga-supplementa la in your diet. First thing in the morning, ingathi ningathatha vitamin G. Mawuvuka nje ekuseni ingathi ungathatha vitamin G. Right? Anybody know vitamin G? Where do you find vitamin G? Which food source here do we find vitamin G? Gratitude. Yes, from God. Be grateful for what God has provided you in your life. Be grateful for where you are right now. No magugubi, but still be grateful. Could have been worse. Right? Because it's always God first. Always God first. But the first thing in the morning, just be grateful. Loko kuncane onako, loko kuningi onako, leyo overflow enayo, whatever it is that you have. All right? And shame, man. For those of you that are going through this karmic union here, kuna this energy here, which kuna nje into off lana, and you're looking for some sincere words this evening, let me stand in the gap and say that I love you. I miss you. And you remain perpetually special to me. Not just special, perpetually special. Guess what I say? The bundles just George the ding vandaag. Hey, yeah. The bundles just George the ding vandaag. With that being said, collective, nginithanda nonke emakhaya. Won't you have yourselves a wonderful evening? We'll catch each other again when the universe allows. Oh, Thokoza Miss L. Hey, hey. I saw this other podcast. There's this other podcaster in Bugela. He's a church podcaster. He's a white guy. I'm quite sure like, and so millions of views on his on YouTube. And he was discussing with this other pastor, Ati. It's so strange that I get a lot of feedback. People saying that they sleep when they watch our our podcast. I'm like, yazi ne-collective isho njalo njalo kimi. And well, I knew why it happens. But I took it as a further compliment here from the universe. So guys, invite your friends that are struggling with insomnia, right? Nethi lana ke likhona lepilisi ongaliphuzi, uyalimamela. Likhona lepilisi ongaliphuzi, uyalimamela. Bazothola nje i-comfort. Mhlambe neindaba zabo. But with that being said, Bondabadala Mangivale, you guys have been absolutely amazing this evening. Rest, guys, rest. Rest is important during this period. In any case, some of you are being forced to rest. It's difficult for you even to wake up in the morning. It's supposed to be that way. There's nothing wrong with you. You just have an over excess of fatigue here. And it's those cosmic energies that are working against you to try delay you from your purpose. So just be mindful of that. Muzizwe ngathi yazi ngiyanqena kwathini unganqeni. Sonqena. But with that being said, nami angisafuna ukuhamba. Yazi nami angisafuna ukuhamba, but I gotta go, guys. I really gotta go. Love you all. So phinde ibonana apha ethubeni. Cama goma